Hi, I'm Celebrity Chef Mariko, and today I'm going to show you a fantastic and fancy recipe that is great for any party. Today I'm going to show you how to make a pecan, cheese, and pear tart. This is so fast and easy, and it works great with so many different types of fruits, not just pears. Today I'm using a standard puff pastry that can be found in the freezer section of any grocery store. It usually comes 2 to a box, and it comes in that perfect rectangle shape so you can make 2 pear tarts. So to get started, I have my rectangle of puff pastry and I have my oven heated to 400 degrees. First, I'm going to want to put a little layer of my cheese at the bottom. Today I'm using a brie cheese because I really love the tangy brie and how it goes with the really sweet pears. But you could use some cream cheese, you could use some gorgonzola, you could just start to experiment and play around with different cheeses. I've actually tried some pear tart recipes from the South that use cheeses like pepper jack and even cheddar. So it was a little bit different tasting, but absolutely delicious. Okay, so I have my brie cheese down on my puff pastry, and now I'm gonna put a little sprinkle of brown sugar. You could just use a little bit because we're gonna go back with more sugar. And if you don't wanna use brown sugar, start to experiment with some honey or some agave nectar or even some no-calorie sweetener if that's what you would normally use. So now I'm just putting some thinly sliced pears over my cheese. This makes a great appetizer because you've got your fruit, you've got your pastry, you've got your cheese, and it's all ready to go. If you want to turn this appetizer recipe into a dessert, just add a little bit more brown sugar like I'm doing right here. I'm just going to add a little extra because a little extra brown sugar hasn't really ever hurt anyone. Now I'm going to give a generous sprinkling of some fresh ground cinnamon and nutmeg. I really love doing cinnamon and nutmeg with pears, but start to experiment. Try a tiny little pinch of cloves or try a little bit of fresh ginger or powdered ginger. Just start to play around with whatever works best for you. Now I'm going to put a few whole pecan pieces. That one tried to get away. Okay, and if you don't have pecans or just don't like them, you could use some almonds, some cashews, pistachios, walnuts. Just start experimenting with different fruit and nut combinations to find the one that works best for you. Now that I have everything in there, I'm going to start to fold it up in that perfect little rectangle tart shape. So I'm just going to flip over the sides and just kind of press it down. This is just going to make one pear and cheese tart, but if you wanted to do individual ones, just cut your puff pastry in little rectangles beforehand, and then you can stuff them and bake them. Okay, now I'm just going to brush a little melted butter over the sides. Okay. All right, now it is ready to bake in my 400 degree oven for about 15 to 20 minutes or until golden brown. After about 20 minutes, your pecan, cheese, and pear tart will be ready to serve. This is Mariko showing you how to make a pecan, cheese, and pear tart. Enjoy.